to the BJack 70 show. I'm your host, Brandon Jackson, and it is time for the final episode of Brandon's bets of this football season. It's been a long road, it's been a long journey, fun journey. Made some money along the way, lost some money along the way. But I'm giving you my final three bets of the NFL season today. Got a got a total, got a spread, and I have a Super Bowl MVP pick that I will be giving you all three of those. But before we get to that, just want to say go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel. Go check out all the coverage, all the interviews, all the videos that I've dropped throughout this week. Check all those out. Some very great content, very great guests that I had on this week. Very entertaining episodes I had this week. So go ahead, go check those out, share those, support those guys that were on here. Once again, appreciate them being on, appreciate them coming by. It was a lot of fun, but let's get into it. But before I get into the bets, I just have to talk about one thing. Today was the NFL Honor Show, and I tuned into it late. It was already in progress by the time I tuned in, and my goodness, this is the worst award show maybe I have ever seen. And I don't watch a lot of award shows. Like I did pay a little bit of attention to the Grammys last weekend. I'll probably pay attention to the Oscars, but I usually don't indulge in award shows like this. But seeing as it was the NFL, I thought I might partake. And Tiffany Haddish came out and presented the Coach of the Year award to none other than New England Patriots head coach, Mike Vrabel. You heard that right. Mike Vrabel. And not only did she present the award and accept it on Mike Vrabel's behalf, before that, there was a whole thing that she got into with talking about fashion, and Puka Nacua was doing a catwalk, and Deion Dawkins got up and did a routine with whatever he had on. It was a nightmare. Whole lot of Tiffany Haddish talking about what these guys look like, how she wanted to partake. It was uncomfortable. It was cringy. Wasn't funny. Tiffany Haddish hasn't been funny in a decade. NFL, just stop. Just let's cut it out. Let's cut it out. Just press release it. And, just do whatever. Like, give Mike Vrabel his Coach of the Year award, via Twitter, via satellite, via anything else than Tiffany Haddish. My God, that was a worst presentation that I've ever seen, bar none. But yeah, I just had to get that off my chest. Shout out the Cleveland Browns, Myles Garrett, Defensive Player of the Year, Carson Schwarzenegger, Defensive Rookie of the Year. Shout out those guys. Matt Stafford, MVP, like he should have been, not Drake May. So appreciate that. But yeah, that's all I got on the NFL honors. But let's get into the Super Bowl. The reason we're all here, reason that we're talking about it, last football game of the season. And I've done, there's been a lot of analysis on the channel, a lot of talking about both of these teams leading up to the Super Bowl, and what do I actually think about these two teams. The Seahawks are an excellent team, a well-crafted, oiled machine from their head coach coaching the defense, their offensive coordinator coaching the offense, designing plays, calling plays, putting people in the right position. Jackson Smith and Jigba, Rashid Shaheed, Cooper Kupp, Kenneth Walker, getting Sam Darnold to play at a level that he has never played at before. Just all of these things coming together um, for just a straight up excellent team. Um, Really, nothing bad you can say about the Seahawks at all. They're the favorites. The spread is Seattle -4.5. Really nothing negative that you can say about the Seahawks team. Nicky Manwari has an ankle injury, says he's going to play, but didn't practice today on Thursday when I'm recording this. I expect him to play. Will he be 100%? Definitely not, but he'll still be in the lineup. Hopefully, can make a positive impact. Hopefully, it's not a negative impact for for the Seahawks. We want when we're here at this last game, we want a good game, and we want everybody to be as close to 100% as possible. Even though that's not always possible. On the other side, you got the New England Patriots, Drake May, MVP candidate finalist, had an excellent season. Maybe not the best numbers in the postseason, but has still shown up, still has flashed on screen, still has made plays in this postseason, regardless of the numbers, has done overwhelmingly great as a sophomore quarterback in the NFL. Getting to the Super Bowl, like, this is a really unbelievable season that he's having specifically. Mike Vrabel, Mike Vrabel almost said Mike Verbal again, but Mike Vrabel getting Coach of the Year honors, doing an amazing job, like a turnaround that not a lot of people saw coming. People did see, Patriots having success, maybe even getting to the playoffs in year one for Vrabel, but I don't think anybody had it on the board that they could go all the way to the Super Bowl. So great job by him. The Patriots defense itself has rounded into form, rounded into becoming an outstanding defense in their own right. Both of these teams have played extremely well. Both of these teams, well, at least the Patriots defense has played extremely well. It's been tough. I've gone back and forth. I've thought about multiple scenarios, and the scenario I keep coming back to is I think this is going to be a low scoring game, but not one of those boring, nothing happening, punt, 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 field goal, punt, 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 touchdown, punt, punt, punt type of games. I think it's going to be a low scoring game, but the defenses are going to be hitting. The defenses might get a couple turnovers each. The special teams will matter. A missed field goal will matter. A drop on third down will absolutely matter for one of these teams. It's going to be low scoring. Points are going to be at a premium. Points are going to be hard to come by. And in this case, the total on the game is 45.5. I'm taking that under. I'm taking that under 45.5 for this game. I just see both of these defenses playing extremely well, turning the ball over, and making plays. I can see it. I can see it on both sides. So I'm gonna take that under. As far as the winner of this game, I am going to take the Seattle Seahawks to win the Super Bowl. Definitely not something I envisioned myself saying way back in August. I don't know if I said it on here or just thought about it a lot, but when you think about who's going to be holding up, what quarterback is going to be holding up the Lombardi Trophy at the end of the year, I would think about that. And back when the Colts were 7-1 or 8-1 or whatever they were, I'm like, I can't see Daniel Jones holding up that Lombardi Trophy. And right along with it, I was thinking I can't see Sam Darnold holding up that Lombardi Trophy, but here we are. Um, I think I'm going to prove myself wrong, and I think Sam Darnold is going to be the winning quarterback holding up that Lombardi Trophy on Sunday night. Um, I think the Seahawks will win, and as far as the spread goes, I'm taking the Seattle Seahawks minus 4.5. I thought long and hard about New England plus the money, especially since I think it's going to be a low scoring game. Um, it might even, given what I think is going to happen, that might even be the smarter bet. But I have to go with my heart here, have to go with my brain here. And I think this Seattle team is just too good. They've been too good for too long this season for me to pick against them now. I've picked against them in multiple rounds, multiple games this season, and it ends here. It ends here. If I'm wrong, I'm going to be proven wrong by the New England Patriots. I can't bet against Seattle anymore. They keep winning, they keep doing it. So I'm gonna throw my support their way. I think, like I keep saying, they're too good. They're too good on offense. They're too good on defense. I think they will be able to get enough points to to cover the spread to win this game comfortably. Don't think it's going to be a two possession game, but I think they will get enough. They'll score enough to cover. If I had to make a score prediction, I'm going Seattle 19, New England 13. That's the type of effort I think is going to take place here. Multiple field goals from both teams, maybe a 2-point conversion missed by the Seahawks trying to go up 8 late, something like that. But I say Seahawks 19, Patriots 13, and my Super Bowl MVP pick, unfortunately, is not Sam Darnold. It is the Offensive Player of the Year of 2025, the best receiver in the league, one of the best players in the game right now, developed here, Jackson Smith and Jigba. I'm taking him at plus 600 odds. I think it was plus 600 odds that I got for Super Bowl MVP. So to recap, 3 bets I'm giving you if you would like to tell me and join me on this Seattle Seahawks journey. Seattle minus 4.5, the total under 45.5, and Jackson Smith and Jigba Super Bowl MVP. This again, not something that I envisioned myself doing in August or September or October, November, December, January for that fact, seeing as I picked against the Seahawks multiple times. Yeah, it's been an unbelievable season, unbelievable run for them. Like the coaching is outstanding. I can't find a weakness that I think New England can exploit. So this is what I'm going with. This is what I'm picking. Um, yeah, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I can't wait to come back here and talk about what happened. But yeah, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be Brandon's bets for the 2025-2026 season because I'm not betting basketball. I'm not betting baseball. I'm not one of those guys that's on call sheet betting NFL draft picks or outcomes or anything like that. So this is it until we bring it back for week one next year. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed tailing me this year, following the bets. I know it was a pretty popular thing. Follow my followers on social media that reached out to me. Appreciate all you guys tailing the bets, watching the shows, and all that. And it will continue. Brandon's Bets will be back. The channel will continue on. We will not stop after the Super Bowl. We're just going to keep on rolling, keep the party going all year round. So with that being said, man, I appreciate you guys being here. Once again, go check out all those videos we did this Super Bowl week. Again, appreciate my guests being here. I appreciate you watching, and I appreciate you hitting that like button and subscribing. I really do. Channel's growing, channel's getting bigger, on to bigger and better things in the future. And until next week after the Super Bowl. Until then, I'll see you.